Yes, I was thinking, yes, I went to church today and I learned something. But listen, I just read the word of God from 1 John chapter 5 verse 4. Does the word of God say? For whatever is born of God has overcome the world. And this is what has overcome the world, our faith. Yes, faith is the victory. This is the Inspire Me spot by Dr. Tina. And I'm here to encourage you today that there is nothing, totally nothing, that is impossible to God. If you are a Christian and you really trust that God is God, God is faithful, very faithful. All we need to do is just trust God, trust Him, that He is able and more than able to do exceedingly much more than we can even think or imagine. That is the God I am talking about. In this world, it is okay to cry because you are going through a lot of tribulation, because you are going through a lot of challenges, because you are going through what you think is hell. It is okay to cry. But as you cry, remember, you have a Father in heaven. He is Daddy. And that is how we need to look at God, because He is a faithful God. He is a faithful God. He says He is able. And if He is able, yes, He is able. God shall grant us the desires of our hearts according to His riches in glory. And yes, that is the God I'm talking about. That the God who created you, the God who created me, knows my needs. And because He knows my needs, I have desires. And because He has everything, according to His riches in glory, simply means God is rich. He has everything. There is nothing that you will ask of God and He fails to give it to you because He doesn't have it. Can you imagine? He has everything. All you need to ask is, God, this is what I need. This is the desire of my heart. Open your mouth. Tell Him. He is able to do it. When I was in church today, we were singing one song that kept on rotating and getting into my mind. I'm like, faith is the victory. So I went asking myself, what about this song? Why is it just ringing in my heart since I left church? Faith is the victory. Faith is the victory. Then when I was like, let me do my Bible study a little bit before the day goes down. And guess what? I get the verse from 1 John 5 verse 4 that affirms that whatever is born of God has overcome the world. And what has overcome the world? Our faith. And so, if you want success, this is the secret. Just faith. What is faith? Believe it. Know it. That the God you serve is a living God. And He is able to do exceedingly, abundantly, much more than you can ever think or imagine. All we need to do is just go down, look up, and say it from your heart. There is nothing too big that God cannot do. He is bigger than anything else you've ever thought about. God is not deaf, that He will not listen to your prayers. God is not blind, that He will not see what you're going through. The tears that keep rolling down your cheeks, the tears that keep rolling down your heart, the bleeding in your heart, as you come out strong outside to encourage somebody else, God sees it. That is the God I'm talking about. He is able to deliver you out of that pain. He is able to grant you what you need. All you need to do is open your mouth and tell him. He is too near than you've ever thought about. Don't imagine that God is so far. God is too near to you. He will grant you that which you need. Don't ask God for small things. Some of us are like, oh, this is too much. No, there is nothing too big for God that he cannot give it to you. Challenge God with big things. Tell God that big dream that you've been having since childhood. Tell God, I want this car. Tell God, I want this baby. Tell God, this is what I want. Because that is the desire of your heart. And that is what God will grant you. It is not by mistake that you think about something, you desire to have it, and after so many years, it comes to be exactly what you are thinking about. I used to think about going abroad, going to America, going to Canada. At some point, I tried using my own strength and it didn't work. But look, what did God do? Christine, I am in Canada. And there is so much I'm learning. So, that which is in your heart, don't give up on it. Because in his own time, he's going to do it for you. If you keep on trusting that he is able and more than able to do exceedingly, abundantly, much more than you can ever think about. If you feel this is helping you, come back to your senses, come back to the faith, start trusting God again. Subscribe for more. Just give me a like, give it a like. This is God's work. Yeah, this is how I am sharing the gospel at my marketplace. The space God has given me is this. I might not have a pulpit, but I know this message is getting somewhere and somebody is getting to learn that faith is the victory. Your faith is the victory. Trust God. He is going to do it for you. God bless you and see you in the next video. I don't know. Whatever message God will give me, that is the message I'll give to you. God bless you. Continue praying. Remain in your knees all the time. Tell it to Jesus because he is able. He will do it. And you will get a testimony to tell people that this is what God has done. And that alone is inspiring enough to help somebody come to Jesus, to help somebody start trusting God, to help somebody ask, which church do you go to? Then they start getting to know who God is because they've been able to get an opportunity to enter into a church and a message is being preached for them to get deliverance. May God bless you. Use your talent and God is going to see you through. Tell it to Jesus.